Hassan Nasrallah has been central to Hezbollah's military and political actions against Israel, shaping the group's resistance and strategy since the early 1990s. Here are key highlights of his actions against Israel. 1. 1990s guerrilla warfare and Israeli withdrawal, 2000. After becoming Secretary General in 1992, Nasrallah led Hezbollah's intensified guerrilla warfare against the Israeli Defense Forces, IDF, and the South Lebanon Army, SLA, in southern Lebanon. This persistent campaign of ambushes, bombings, and rocket attacks targeted Israeli forces occupying parts of southern Lebanon. Under Nasrallah's leadership, Hezbollah successfully pressured Israel to withdraw from Lebanon in 2000, marking a significant victory for the group and boosting Nasrallah's reputation as a successful resistance leader. 2. 2006. Lebanon War. One of the most prominent actions against Israel under Nasrallah's leadership was Hezbollah's role in the 2006 Lebanon War. On July 12, 2006, Hezbollah launched a cross-border raid, killing 8 Israeli soldiers and capturing 2 others. This led to a full-scale conflict between Hezbollah and Israel that lasted 34 days. During the war, rocket attacks. Hezbollah fired thousands of rockets into northern Israel, targeting civilian areas and military installations. Nasrallah's forces used long-range rockets, demonstrating their increased military capability. IDF response. Israel responded with heavy airstrikes and a ground invasion aimed at degrading Hezbollah's military capacity. However, Hezbollah's use of guerrilla tactics, well-fortified positions, and underground bunkers made it difficult for the IDF to inflict decisive damage. Nasrallah declared the war a divine victory, despite the large-scale destruction in Lebanon, as Hezbollah survived the conflict and continued to operate. This war cemented Nasrallah's status as a key player in regional politics and resistance to Israeli influence. 3. Arms buildup and strategic threat to Israel. Since 2006, under Nasrallah's leadership, Hezbollah has significantly increased its military capabilities, allegedly with support from Iran and Syria. It has accumulated an arsenal of rockets, missiles, and drones, estimated to include tens of thousands of short, medium, and long-range projectiles. Hezbollah is believed to possess precision-guided missiles that could strike deeper into Israeli territory than before, posing a strategic threat to key infrastructure, military bases, and population centers. 4. Support for Palestinian militants. Nasrallah has been a vocal supporter of Palestinian militant groups, including Hamas and Islamic Jihad, in their struggle against Israel. He has consistently called for the liberation of Jerusalem and supported various forms of resistance, including rocket attacks and armed struggles from Gaza. Hezbollah has occasionally coordinated with these groups, providing training, funding, and arms. 5. Rhetoric and psychological warfare. Nasrallah is known for his powerful speeches, often broadcast from secret locations, in which he threatens Israel and warns of Hezbollah's capabilities. His rhetoric plays a psychological role in Hezbollah's resistance, aimed at intimidating the Israeli population and leadership. He has frequently declared that Hezbollah's missiles could reach all parts of Israel, including Tel Aviv and Haifa, and has threatened to target specific Israeli infrastructure, like power plants and airports, in the event of another war. 6. Involvement in Syria and the Golan Heights. Hezbollah, under Nasrallah's command, became involved in the Syrian civil war, in support of Bashar al-Assad's regime. While this involvement primarily aimed to defend the Assad government, Hezbollah's presence in Syria, particularly near the Israeli-occupied Golan Heights, allowed it to open another potential front against Israel. Israeli airstrikes in Syria have frequently targeted Hezbollah operatives and arms convoys, with Nasrallah vowing retaliation for these strikes.